suppose. You know, something's wrong in this room. Something. Why, of course, it's a telescreen. Imagine, first time I can remember ever having been in a room without a telescreen on.
Yes, it is strange being without it.
Well, I must report you my new job. It is a promotion, Winston. I'm to help organize the hates. Good girl, comrade. You show the right spirit. Fine idea. Perfectly fine.
Now then, where were we?
You were explaining doublethink.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Comrade. But Comrade Syme is due back at any moment and can explain it better than I can. He is compiling the 11th edition of the Newspeak Dictionary.
I'm sorry I'm so ignorant.
I don't think you're ignorant. You're smart. Very smart.
Thank you, comrade.
Perhaps cunning is a better word.
Ah, there, comrades.
Hello, Syme. Comrade Syme, this is Comrade Julia.
Ah, yes. Why, you're the one who threw the dictionary. Prophetic, a bit hysterical, perhaps, but the correct attitude nevertheless. In Newspeak, I'd say simply, good thingful.
We need your help, Comrade.
My help. How can I help?
Well, Comrade Julia has been in the fiction department of Minitrue. They still use standard English there. Here, of course, you must understand Newspeak. Well, she doesn't.
Indeed, yes. We're getting the language into its final shape. The shape it's going to have when nobody speaks anything else.
It must be a lot of work inventing new words.
Invent words? We destroy them. Scores of them, hundreds of them, every day.
Destroy them?
Why, yes. The 11th edition of the Newspeak Dictionary won't contain a single word. They'll become obsolete before the year 2050.
Do you really destroy words?
Well, yes. The beautiful thing, the destruction of words. Absolutely the best way to control thought. Of course, verbs and adjectives are the easiest to destroy. And nouns, too.
But how?
Well, what justification is there for some word to have the opposite of some other word?
Well, take a word like good.
All right, then. Take good. What need is there for a word like bad? Ungood will do just as well. Better, in fact, because it is an exact opposite.
How about better and best?
Well, how's that?
Good, better, best.
We'd simply say plus good, or double plus good. In the end, the whole notion of good and bad will actually be covered by one word. See the beauty of it? Of course, it was Big Brother's idea originally.
You make it sound as though the language will eventually be cut to where it'll be difficult to think at all.
Exactly! We'll defeat Goldstein that way. Newspeak is the only language whose vocabulary gets smaller every year. Why, the whole aim of Newspeak is to narrow the range of thought.
But how does that stop Goldstein or any other effect on thought crime?
Because in the end, it'll make thought crime literally impossible. There'll be no words to express it.
No words?
Well, take that gibberish of Goldstein's about all men being created equal and so forth. That would be impossible to render into Newspeak. Why, literally, the closest you can come to would be the one-word crime thing. You understand that, don't you, Winston? By 2050, when everybody speaks nothing but Newspeak, not a single human being alive will be able to understand the conversation we are now having.
Except for the proletarians.
The proles are not human beings. All real knowledge of old speak will be destroyed by 2050. Even literature, Chaucer, Shakespeare, Milton, all will exist only in Newspeak. I'm working on that now.
But their meanings.
Their meanings. That'll be changed into something quite different.
But why?
Orthodoxy.
Orthodoxy? Why, there will be no thought at all as we understand it
But
now.
of course, orthodoxy means not thinking, not needing to think. Read this, comrade, and call on me for any explanations.
Thank you.
This afternoon at the public hangings, Winston.
I'll be there. Now, do you understand Newspeak?
Yes. I mean, no. I understand the words.
Well?
The why. I don't understand the why.
Well?
I can't explain it. I never should have been given this job.
What do you want explained?
The why. Nothing adds up. It's like saying 2 + 2 make 5.
And if 2 + 2 do make 5?
Do you really believe that?
You want me to commit a thought crime, don't you? A speak crime, so that you can report me. Oh, do you think I'm a complete fool? I already know that you are a member of the thought police.
No.
What proof are you after? I mean, you could frame me. You can say I said anything. The telescreen is broken. You broke it. Why continue this foolish game?
Don't think it of me, please.
What do you want me to say? I'll say it.
I'm not a member of the thought police.
Why have you been spying on me? I mean, why are you suddenly working here?
I
You think I didn't notice you, watching me, staring at me out of the corners of your eyes. I decided once that I would kill you, but what good would that have done? You'd have known who did it.
I'm not...
And why?
Because I love you.
What is all this? What is wrong here?
You sent me a fool, Comrade O'Brien. Please have her transferred. She's no good here.
You mean that Comrade Julia is not a good party member?
No, Comrade O'Brien. She's a devoted member of the party, but she makes mistakes. Repeatedly, she has made the same mistake in punctuation, 3 times.
Comrade Smith. What I'm going to say cannot be said in Newspeak, but some words of Oldspeak I still like to use. Instead of wrath, try a little gentleness, a little kindness. I believe then that Comrade Julia will learn. Why hasn't the telescreen been fixed? See to it immediately.
Yes, Comrade O'Brien, immediately.
Saved my life.
You're beautiful.
Lied to him.
You're so small. Like a child.
You protected me.
I've never seen a woman cry before.
I am a thought criminal. Why did you report me?
Because, Julia, I also believe that 2 + 2 must always be 4.